Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I want to experiment with some of my Aussie Floetrol, and that is some Anita's White Metallic. This is some mica powder that I just watered down, so it might be a lot thinner than it was. Well, I just thinned it out with Floetrol, shall we say. This is color shifting purple flash from Folk Art. I think that this is Amethyst from Artist Loft. I'm going to throw a little bit of the pinked up Anita's White Metallic, along with some Folk Art, neon pink. What else? I'm thinking, let's go with some of the electric blue from Arteza. And I need a darker color, so I'm going to use the dioxazine purple. This is really an experiment for me because I want to use my spatula. So I have a little bit of my hot orchid left. And I am going to use some of my Deco Americana 24 karat gold. And I have just spotted a color that is so old, it's in an old paint bottle, and I have no idea. But I do see that paint chip. That needs to go away. But I think that this color will make everything pop a little. And if I don't like it, I'll do something about it. In the meantime, I'm going to take my spatula, and I need to, if I want to swipe away from me, I need to put my paint on the blade. And then be willing to dribble it down. And here goes nothing. Oh boy, you know what? I want to go from a different angle. Come back here. Finish off. Which may or may not have been a good idea. But I am going to scrape off the blade of my spatula. And I have a smaller one of these, which might come in really handy right now. Especially if I wipe the one off that I've got, that I just used. Ready to go for the next round. Okay, so I've got purple, but I don't think I want it in this mix. And if I want to do this that way, I need to set it up. I think my white seems to be a little thicker, which makes me want to take a straw and blow it. Toward the edge of the blade. I don't mind that, and I'm going to use my residuals right over here. Because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. And my finger where I probably shouldn't. So I've got one more of these. And I just have to figure out which direction I'm going, and I think it's going to have to go this way. But I'm also thinking it might be really cool to dribble some of that down before doing so. Let's get rid of all the rest of that paint. and do it again. I'm going to tip my blade back this time and put the white right up to it. I like to use my excess paint, what can I say? Now if this were conventional and on some pillow paint, I could wreck it and spin it, but it's not. But what I do have is a little tiny tool and a desire to use it, and colors that if I want to, I can fill right in. Let's just take the paint right off of that little tool. Add a couple of little flourishes, stealing some paint. I'm liking that. I'm loving that. That's pretty cool. This looks like something really interesting is going on up here. I'm not sure what it is, like some sort of half-hidden seahorse or something. But I like all that. I just need to figure out if I need something at the bottom. And I kind of want something at the bottom. But maybe it's not a good idea. I'll just give myself a little bit of gold there. And push it into place with my breath. Do I need anything else? Do I want dots? I like the turquoise in there a lot. I like it so much, I'm thinking about putting some more of it in there. So let's just follow my instincts. And what? The gold. Yep. And then black, black, and white. So I continued that line up there, which just makes me want to put something in here, right there. Whether I can or not is up to me. Just a little bit of everything. Or just a little bit. I think the gold makes a big difference to me. Oh, I've already got one of these down here. Wow, I'm using two without realizing it. I'm going to risk leaving some paint on that. I think it should have been white, but we'll find out in a minute. Actually, we'll find out right now. when I add it. Let those few areas sort of meld at that one spot. Although I'm feeling like using the edge of my tool to add some gold right there. Alright, I think that's done, with the exception of the edges. It's a style I definitely appreciate. Thank you for being here. Check out some of my 2200 videos if you feel like it. They're easily found by looking for playlists, all playlists, created playlists on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel banner, you're going to find PayPal. So if you want to win a painting, you definitely up your chances. Yep, I'm doing it. By finding the PayPal and making a donation to help keep the studio rolling, because that will automatically enter you in the monthly drawing. And you can see the prizes included at the beginning of the exhibition video. It's on the end screen of every video in the last 20 seconds. Yes, I did. I just couldn't help myself. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to change it up a little bit. I'm not sure about any more, but I'm not unhappy with what I did either. Not at all. I'm thinking some gold though. Spaced a little further apart because it dendrites. Just for fun. Looks like it's dendriting anyway. Looks like I have a little dollop of black on my canvas. Well, it's probably going to dendrite. I love you guys. I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Forgetting about everything, including asking for a thumbs up. Let's zoom in on these. Just some fun for me. A little art therapy. Great colors. I'm loving using that pale turquoise, or that light turquoise that I don't know what is, but in a pinch I could make it again. So check for my link tree underneath the video, and you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Facebook groups, my web page. Underneath that, if you click show more, you'll find my email address. If you have an interest in purchasing an artwork, it's the best possible way to support the studio. And my Teespring is now spring clothing below the video. My Legallerist is the top link on the link tree, and it's clothing made in Montreal that's investment quality. All over print leggings and t-shirts you'll find on spring. Kimono tops and dresses and more you'll find on Legallerist. Pinterest is going to be where you find videos and merch from Fine Art America and Pixels.com. My paint pouring recipe is underneath the video, so if you check it out, you'll find my paint pouring recipe and my cell activator recipe. I want to thank you guys for all the kind words and the wonderful comments you leave me, and all the donations that help keep me painting all this time. Make sure to check out my Amazon link. I have 2 books there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. If you have a question, please feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to answer you if I have an answer. I'll ask you guys to take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and remind you one more time that I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. So if you have an interest, use that email address and make an inquiry, and I'll get right back to you. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you continue to do well. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Just messing around, having a good time with you. 7 days a week. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.